Hello, Monsters About here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 19 of my Kugath campaign, where we're currently laying waste to Kislev, because Kislev seem to have all their armies up here for some reason, and they're all plagued, and they're all having a terrible time. There's no social distancing, and so good. Meanwhile, Andrew is heading over to the Silver Pinnacle. We're going to basically trash that. It looks like there's lots of free real estate in the mountains over here. The only slight issue is that we're losing money, and there's no one to kill. So we're going to have to find someone to kill fairly soon, because I can't upgrade shit without hemorrhaging cash. So we're going to have to do that. Plus the frozen landing might lose that. We might lose that one depending on what Kislev decides they're going to do. Are they moving closer? No, no, Phaedrian! Oh, shut up. Okay, you're actually heading back. I feel like... your preferred strain. I feel like maybe they are... like one army against Frozen Landing isn't gonna... That's not gonna do shit. Okay, let's head back to Kislev. Just heal up. Plus we might get rid of that trait as well, which should be a bonus. I probably should have fought that battle. It's Ortrezov is... It's a little bit overly harsh, I feel. Little bit overly harsh. What am I going to give you? Thick skins? I do like thick skins. The reason I'm not going the rot fly, now you can see that if you go on the rot fly, you lose quite a lot of armor. So I kind of, you know, you get the extra speed, the extra. I prefer to use my plague ridden, like where the fighting is fiercest, right? That's where because they get things like Locus Contagion, Locus of Vicinity, which you can then use to heal or damage. And that means where the fighting's thickest, you're then doing nice big bonuses. Now, I guess going the Rotfly would make you able to, like, get in those positions. But seeing as all of your army's quite slow, it's not particularly hard to just move with the rest of your Plague Bearers. So I tend to go... I mean, there is an argument to be made for the Rotfly. I prefer my Nurgle chair. It's got 3 settings of vibration, if you know what I mean. Okay, I'm going to give you... You're going to go Healy. You're going to go Healy. Valiant defeat. Really? Against that? Seriously? You must know that's bullshit, right? Andrew could probably do this by himself. Oh, there's a little vampire settlement. Look at this. It looks nice. As Andrew goes and smashes down the door, and the Plague Bearer is going to climb up onto the walls, as is tradition. And this is quite nice, actually. It's quite a nice little layout. Looks like they've got evil Hogwarts there, which is nice. Something else I noticed is, well, one, that house is on fire. Someone should really do something about that. But also, where is it? They've got roller coasters. You know what? I've always said the undead are the most boring race, but if they got roller coasters, then suddenly, hey, things are looking up, boys. So our units are clambering up the walls. I mean, yes, some of our Plague Bearers did take quite a chunk of damage, but they'll be fine. I don't think they've actually lost any members of the unit. I think they just lost a lot of health. They'll be all right. And the gate's down, which means the Flesh Hounds tearing into the Dwarven defenders, backed up by the Nurgle spawn, and then of course Slur Mackenzie. Andrew Wakefield bringing up, just bludgeoning his way through, soaking up a lot of fire because, you know, obviously he does not give a shit about people shooting at him. He's got like 14k health. I mean, what are you gonna do? Die? I think they're undead walls actually, but sure. Now, the thing is, these dwarves have decided to fight just behind the walls here. It's a silly choice. What they should have done is they should have, like, as soon as we... I mean, they did get some shots off, but not really very many, because obviously we Vanguard deployed. I probably would have held back here, because from here, you could probably do a lot of damage as we tried to force our way up. But I'm glad they didn't. These Quarrelers and Thunderers trying to get out of the way. Hello, boys. Andrew there with the 250 kills. He's just healed himself right back up to full health. 14.5k health there. Very nice. And yeah, it's pretty one-sided. This is like swampy. Is there water? It looks like there's water here. I'm not sure how good... Yeah, look, there's water here. I'm not sure how good that is for your plants, but sure. Forsaken of Nurgle and the Exalted Bloodletters carving their way through these Longbeards. They're just not really going to do any good. And Slur Mackenzie dropping the banner of Hellfire. As we deal with the enemy Thane. I can't believe they said that this would be a loss. That's insane. Who are you talking to? Look at this. I reckon Andrew himself could have probably done this. There are a few units still fighting on, but most of the dwarves have been surrounded and are being cut down. We're taking a little bit of fire over here from the armoured Kossars. I'm going to bring the Exalted Bloodletters to go and finish them off. And finish them off they will. I don't know what... It's like water effect here is a little bit glitchy. Glitchy water effects. Never mind. It's the least of my problems. Okay, well, it looks like everyone's breaking and running, apart from obviously the Kislev reinforcements. Never mind. We won't worry about them. And that's not a surprise to anyone. Could Luton occupy? I'm just going to occupy. At least we did get a nice big dive. It doesn't actually do anything for us apart from give us more. Well, do we actually have the ability to... Holy shit, we have capacity. Does that mean I can... Oh. Thyrus and Telsian. There they are. Thyrus the Soother, Telsian the Boil Festerer. And that guy... I don't know who that guy is. Forgotten. Never mind. But they are quite expensive, so it probably won't be. 23 and 27k each. Holy shit! Worth every penny. Worth every single penny. Absolutely. I guess... Purple Sun. Let's go with Purple Sun. Right, you'll heal up, which is all very well and good. Let's go with extra control. Okay, you can heal up in one turn, which is fine. You are... I'm tempted to bring you round here to help out. Probably cause a rebellion there, though. Unless I just abandon it? Like, do I want this? Do I have the... I don't really have the money. If I was rolling in cash, it'd be different, but I'm not. Maddening crowd. Sometimes misguided hosts of the bee attempt to refuse Nurgle's pestilent bounty. Bastards. Once the grey fever consumes their mind, they shall see the truth and welcome him into their hearts. It's nice. It's nice, isn't it? Isn't it? Is that nice? It's nice. Yeah. Hooray! We got rid of that thing. Excellent. And we've received a plague. It's probably the wrong one. Okay, if we've taken the mountains, that's it. Jesus Christ, guys. Good grief. That's going to give us 4k. That's going to get... Right, okay. If we head in this direction, then... Onward for Nurgle. We can camp up. We can head over here. Kislev will probably rebel, but that's not a big deal. So, it feels like there's literally just These are all... I don't know... I've never seen the AI raise stuff and then not retake it, but there we go. These mountains were raised and there was no rats in them, so I guess that means that's fine. This does have corn corruption here. We do have the Nurgle corruption growing. I don't think we can hang about though. So it's Karakungor. Both of those are ruins. What can I do about this? So we've got lots of plague down here. This seems to be fine. I know there's an Empire army over here somewhere, and obviously we have... Have you got... You've kind of got the wrong plague. Well, no, you don't have the wrong plague. You've got the... I mean, that plague's fine, and we're getting the replenishment, and we don't really... We could go and take that. That's fine. You... The fly master. I kind of want to go and retake these bits. Problem is, that then leaves us... I don't know if there's much down there. It's not really. I guess we could just head into the mountains and go and colonize this. And with any luck, they'll actually attack us. And then we can... Because I could do with the cash. Scrag, my friends! Military access. Yes, absolutely. I could do with friends in low places. So Castelton's not going to do shit, right? He's raiding me, which is annoying, but it's not actually a major problem. Vam Cool is back. You're all still plagued. That's good. We do have an... Oh, we got several... We've got a couple of armies heading south. That's no problem. Is this going to kick me in the ass? I feel like this is going to kick me in the ass. Do I just fight? I can't bother to fight every single... Yeah, that really did kick me in the ass. It really did kick me in the ass, didn't it? Okay, we've got public orders back, which is good. Let's go and resettle these bits, I guess. Costs us money, but that's fine. You are replenishing nicely. I need to build up, but I don't have the money. I can't build my buildings. Are you not plagued anymore? Oh, dear. We can't have that. We can't have that. Wandering around unplagued. That one. Have some plague. It's a present. Enjoy slowly dying from plague, because that's what you get. Okay, these armies dissipating somewhat. I mean, well, they're building up, but they're taking attrition. And obviously, we've got Kislev now. Yeah, can't spend that. Good. Good. Anything that's gonna... That's not really gonna help me. More chance of plague spreading. Casualty... Nah, not really. Fighting ogres, not really doing that at the moment. Swords. Less casualty replenishment rate would actually be quite nice. So let's do that. We've got more buildings coming online, but I think our income is slowly dropping because, of course, things are... I think Nurgle's economy is generally fine, but it takes you to, like, you can't just build a building and then get a nice big boost of income. It's very slow, which kind of makes sense being that it's, you know, Nurgle. More growth, or more corruption? Let's do something like that. Both authoritarian. You are an issue, which I'm tempted to abandon this, actually. I won't be able to hold on to it. I'm just going to abandon it. Hello. That's the whole thing, isn't it? That's the whole thing you've got there. What have you got that there for? I'm not sure I like that. I'm not a fan. I'm going to give you. What don't you have? You've pretty much got everything that I want to give you, actually. I guess maybe hate Zinch, because I do hate Zinch. It's just such a... I find as Nurgle, the likelihood you're actually going to be fighting Zinch, unless you're going through Zinch, and we're never doing that again, by the way. We're never going to complete this campaign. I'm just never going back. But unless you're actually in the realm of Zinch, the likelihood of you fight... If you're the demon, you tend to peace out with the other demons, because otherwise you're having to fight the rest of the world. I mean, maybe if you're playing like Skullbrand or Nikari, I guess because you're kind of like insulated a little bit, but Nurgle, you don't have a fucking chance. Like Kislev are on the coast by about turn 10. And then you have dwarves and shit coming, you don't have time. Fuck me, fighting Zinch? Yeah, when would I go about doing that exactly? Fucking hell. I could actually come through the mountains here. I mean, there is armies there. I mean, there are dwarves here, though. We could potentially boost this up a little bit. I mean, Silver Pinnacle, what's the garrison like? Bad. You would probably be able to beat that garrison.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
So I think what we're going to have to do is head back. Maybe deal with this. If we can push them back into the mountains, the greenskins are annoying, but I don't think they're necessary. Those guys aren't. They're just throwing goblins at us. Goblins, I don't care about. Black orcs are slightly more of a problem. But the Falls of Doom now a fairly tanky garrison, plus we could get another building there. That would then probably make that insurmountable to them. So we're probably okay. And this is fine. So we just need to concentrate on doing damage. And to be honest, I probably need to start fighting battles to actually get that. Let's infect Kugath to heal him up in one turn, because that will be useful. You guys, I don't know what your plague is, but fuck it. Come down here and... Actually, come here. Who's got the lead? You've got 2. Right. Plague that guy. Yep, there we go.
No higher power than I.
So 80. So you lose 5 men a turn, which is quite a lot, actually. Like, that's a real kick in the nuts. Right, Kislev are still a problem. We don't have any money, but on the plus sides, we've at least like given Kislev a good old sucker punch.
I have only a moment to...
Watcher, military alliance. Yes, please. Yes, please. Especially because that means we can get more corn units. Or meta corn? Can we get bloodthirsters now? Phaedrian! Asking the real questions here. Maybe if we if we upgrade the outpost, we can get bloodthirsters? Okay, you come over here. I think that's probably fine. Oh, God, you've got those fucking Iron Drakes, though. Okay, I think we're alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to head straight for Howling Rock and torch it, because I don't think I need to necessarily worry too much about these guys. So we're going to meander down here. Which is all money I could use, but hello. I mean, I'd sit in an ambush, but unfortunately the likelihood is we're going to get spotted because there's so many fucking agents here. The thing is, I can probably take both of them at the same time. Okay, what I'm going to do... So I'm going to head down here. Go into ambush stance. You've already got plague, haven't you? Yes, you do. I mean, a lot of places should have plague, because we've got nice big plague buildings, we're spreading the plague, it's all good, unless you don't like plague. Phaetrian, can you... assault? You failed. Never mind. I still believe in you. This chance of plague spreading plus 1%, I'll take. You know what I need to do? It's like spread plague that's going to give me cash. So anything that's going to... Let's go that one. Let's bring you down to Talabheim. See if we can get some cash that way. We'll probably get spotted. We'll definitely get spotted. There's so many agents here. I don't know what the base chance of being spotted is, but agents definitely increase it. I mean, Bolgasgard over there does not have... no, as much as I could use the money, no, because they're standing right outside my settlement. Seems like a bad idea to go to war with them. Holy shit, we didn't get spotted. I am genuinely flabbergasted. Well, that makes Zinch a lot more scary. Because I'm fairly sure that means he has, yep, all that territory. Fantastic.
I have no time for this.
Do you not? I reckon we were right. I reckon we were right. There's no one home. Where have you gone? Oh, there you are. Alright, well, this is mine now. I think you'll find... They might be going... to be honest. I'm not super worried about that. What I do want, though, is the delicious income from that will come from killing these dweebs. It says Pyrrhic victory. I disagree. I think we can win that nice and easily, but obviously we're going to have to fight it. Our chonky boys are marching up the hill towards the centre of the settlement. However, enemy reinforcements are on their way. Quite a few of them, in fact. About 500, including cavalry, artillery, and a bear. Lots of enemy cavalry charging down the hill directly into our Great Unclean Ones, which is not going to work out very well for them. Of course, this will give them Slime Trail, which reduces their melee attack, so they've only got 21 melee attack. And backed up by those Plague Bearers, and of course Weird Al Stankovic and Kugath. This is very one-sided. So that cavalry is going to get, nommed all up. Meanwhile, our Rotflies have thrown themselves at the enemy missile units at the top of the hill here, and that has given time for our Plague Bearers to advance unmolested. We've also got Adele and Aretha Franklin. Our soul grinders. Yeah, I mean, the Tsar Guards are a bit of a tougher nut to crack for the Rotflies, but backed up with the Plague Bearers there, that should be absolutely fine. A few units getting caught up there, the Kossars summoned, Plague Bearers finishing them off, backed up by Crow Botherer. And now we have those enemy reinforcements heading for us. They have finally arrived. led by a boyar on a bear. So our plague bearers are moving back into position to deal with that. I'm going to send the great unclean ones. However, I changed my mind and send our forces back because there's a lot of stuff for 3 units of plague bearers to deal with. Crow Botherer is now rushing over to grab that victory location. Our rock flies have done good work, and the plague bearer is just finishing off some units there, and then we can move them down to help out. Nice little camp. Looks neat, doesn't it? It's a lot of cool stuff in these settlements. They look really nice. There's a big blob of enemies here trying to break through our line of exalted plague bearers. The plague bearers are pretty... I mean, look at that. They got 52 melee attack, 60 melee defense, and 56 weapon strength. It means they're just very tanky boys. Not to mention their ridiculous health pool. But that artillery is going to do a big number on them. Yeah, we're going to have to bring our lads back. It looks like the Tsar Guard actually moving down to help out anyway. We've taken the victory location, which means that the towers have been dismantled. And there's several other victory locations we can take. There's one over here, and then one over here. We can send Crow Botherer down to deal. Is it Patriarch? It's a Patriarch. He's got a gong. He's knocking down shit. He's wrecking the joint. Oh, dick. He's got some... Is that apples? He's got some... Yep, apples. He's got some apples and barrels, apparently, but he's knocking them all. He doesn't care. He's just wrecking the joint. What a lunatic. So send Crow Botherer down to deal with that. Meanwhile, we do need some help down here, but Weird Al Stankovic has rocked up. And the Great Unclean Ones are also on their way to join the party. The Tsar Guard also coming down to attack us in the rear. That is unfortunate. It's like the Patriarch wants a duel with Crow Botherer. It's like, your Crow Bothering days are over! Look at this guy. Let him go. You gonna take that Crow Botherer? Gonna hit him? I'd hit him. I'd hit him if I were you. Yeah, Crow Botherer is on his way. Bonk. Ooh. Yikes. Doesn't even slow down. Heads straight for the victory location. Just goes right around him. That worked out quite nicely. Meanwhile, the Great Unclean Ones, Kugath, dealing with the Elemental Bear. Taking a little bit of fire there, but these guys have got ridiculous health balls, so they should be absolutely fine. And we've also got a little... Oh, look at this little blob of missile units here. Wouldn't it be a shame if someone, create an explosive boil right in their midst? Yep, that did not help you at all, did it? Look at that. That's done so much damage to him. I mean, it didn't kill anyone, but it did so much damage that they... Oh, and then a little... Yeah, that'll... Ooh, I bet that... Yeah, I think that killed quite a few. Like, we did a lot of health damage and, and then wiped them out. Kugath with the 220 kills there. And that Elemental Bear is getting blatted from all directions. It has no melee defense. 0 melee defense. Well, it's now got melee defense, but it's now surrounded and it's getting chopped to pieces. The... Heavy war sled's a bit of a problem. Those missile units, though, just got absolutely wrecked. Like, they just got absolutely destroyed. And a little heal there, just to make sure we're in tip-top condition. Some heavy war sleds starting to rout. That bear's not going to take much more damage. Down it goes. All of these units now starting to flee. Just holding on thanks to that Unbreakable. Yeah, the rock flies mopping up, and we've taken another victory location. This battle's over, and thank goodness, because I could really use the money. Show me the money. Because I really need it. That's good. And... let's loot and occupy. So we do have Zarina Katarin is down there.
The Plaguefather.
Should probably plague her just for funsies. You've got literally everything, haven't you? So I guess you can be a specialist. No particular reason. You could be thick-skinned. I don't think there's any point giving them charge, seeing as... I mean, it would give them actually some charge bonus, but I'm not super worried about charging people, so...
It is reason to command me.
Okay, we've got a little bit of cash.
Father Nurgle.
Go and deal with you. Probably deal with you. You don't seem like you're going to be a problem overall. I mean, that army's pretty fucked. I think even if you attack, if both of your stacks attack, I think you're still pretty screwed. Also, what the hell are you doing? Are you at war with these guys? You are? Why are you going for... Can you not attack that instead? Are you stupid? Why are you attacking? I mean, it's almost like you're ignoring them. Like, armies? What enemy armies? I haven't seen any.
The plague.
Isn't it fascinating, though, that he's like, yeah, I'm going to attack this, the closest undefended settlement. I'm going to attack that instead. Alright, let's... What does this do? Okay, yeah, sure. Let's...
Cultist of the plague god.
Go and spread it on Katarin.
Only the motherland.
Noted. And how many? They've got one stack over there. That's, I mean, effectively 2, 3. They've got 4 stacks. And I know there's like another one over here. There's 5 stacks there. So they've got a big honking chonk of army. If we can how much money we get for Prague, just out of interest. Right, okay, so right, hang on, hear me out here. If I were to do something like, for example, that. Let's say for argument that I were to hit Prague with the Black Plague, which increases income from sacking and looting by 250%. Now, if
Cultist of the plague god.
if argument's sake, I were to then sack Prague. Currently it's 27k. If I were to increase that by 250,000, that would sort of go a little, and I'm not saying it would solve it, but it would certainly go a little way into resolving my money issues. Right? It's worth a shot on it. Okay, I'm not too worried about this. I'm tempted to maybe just... In fact, don't bother repairing it. I don't even care that much. This has got a fairly tanky garrison. Thank you, Chaos Warriors. And... how much money is it? It's making 600. I mean, it's not bad, but we can probably do... I think everything I've got is now focused on sacking Prague for that. What I hope is going to be astronomical income. Fingers crossed, eh? Zana Grund is the other... Really? Okay, sure. Alright, let's repair you. And do something like that. Wait, who was the hero that wasn't moved? I wasn't paying attention. Was it Phaedrion? Where is he? Is he okay? There he is. Okay, assault this guy, because he's got more units, and Costalton's basically garbage.
No
Nice.
higher power than I.
Phaedrion, you and me, buddy. We're taking it on. We're solving the... Who needs a fucking army? You don't. Just Plague and Phaedrion. That's the combo. The classic combo. I don't even care about that. And I don't have enough money to worry about that. Yet. We don't have enough money to worry about that. Yet.
You have rejected Grandfather Nurgle's embrace for the last time.
Don't skip out on his embrace. You want a defensive alliance. You're at war with... I can't be at war with Zinch, mate. I'm busy dealing with fucking Kislev. I can't deal with... I'll worry about the parrot later. Are you what were you mobilising against? Are you mobilising against them? Oh, and we've got these... Hello. Oh, it's a trick. Fuck me. I've fucking... Oh, I'm busy. I've got shit to do. Alright, well apparently Ungrim's fucked off, so I'm just gonna cancel you and abandon that because God knows, I don't have the time to deal with that. Where's Katerin gone? Is she buggered off? Can I reach her? Oh shit, I can. Okay, we'll spread plague here. Has that actually spread plague? It doesn't look like it has. It's got the plague, like it looks like it's plague, but it hasn't got the plague marker. Which makes me think probably not. However, Katerin's army is within range. And as much as I really want to just go and take Prague, dealing with Katerin is a much higher priority for me. We need to take Prague, and then we need to hop into the Rift. Pyrrhic victory? I don't fucking think so.
Our enemies are merely specimens. Their corpses bound for thy lands.
If we take out Katerin's force, then we should be free to head on to Prague and get that delicious sacking income. Oh, it's going to be so good. Crowbotherer has thrown himself into this huge blob of enemy cavalry here and summoned in more Plague Bearers, with more Plague Bearers coming up behind. Not to mention Stitch the Eternal. Of course, they have missile superiority, but you know, need to stay at range for missile superiority, and I'm not going to let them. They're going to have to fight me face to face, which is not what they want. Kugath's got quite a nice little position here where he can hit these large blobs of units side on. Like that. Some bear sleds coming in from behind, knocking our Plague Bearers about, but overall I think we're fine. Summoned in a great unclean one on this flank, which is going to cause the Kislevites no end of troubles, especially as this flank is under serious threat. The Rotflies coming in from behind as well, knocking those missile units around. This isn't a battle, it's a mop-up operation. Soul Grinders look so good. And the Tsar Guards. Potent infantry, but surrounded. Kugath kicking a bear sled to pieces there, because they're starting to get on my wick now. So let's take them out, eh, Kugath? Throw your weight around. That's it. Kick a bear to death. There's no way in hell they're going to be pushing through you. What is your mass? 9,000. That's pretty heavy compared to these guys who have a mass of... Yeah. That's it. Just kick a... That's it. Kick a bear to death. That's the way to do it. Kislevites dying all over the place. Nice thing is, of course, that Kugath is very fast on his feet. At least on the campaign map. And that does mean that the AI sometimes is a little bit optimistic on, or optimistic on how far we can move. Pessimistic? Thinks we can't move as far as we can. That's words. And that's, of course, going to help us to pin them down and finish them off. Katarina is apparently unbreakable, but I mean, she's got no army anymore, so... Oh, that was good. And also some extra cash, which we could do with... Well, could boost... I want to boost that. Boost that income. There we go. That's what we want. Might go and hit this place after as well, just for a giggle. Okay, that place does have the Black Plague. Good. So that should give us the extra like massive amount of income when we sack it, right? Right. Better fucking do. Better fucking do. I don't need earthing. You don't really take any damage, so... No, actually, Soul Blights. Not one I use all that often, because I think there's better spells to use, but still. Does that... It says Buboes and Black Plague, but I think Buboes is the base, and the Black Plague is the... Is that when it's... Hang on. Is the Black Plague when it's on us? Does it have to be on us? Oh, it has to be on us. Right, okay, so Plague Effect on Nurgle's on. Right, okay, so... We'll use that on us just before we attack. And then... I mean, it does cause extra attrition when they're under siege anyway. We might catch it for freeze. It's going to take 2-3 turns. If we hit that first, that's a 5k. And then we can go and take that on. And then that seems to be generally fine. We do have a raft of armies coming through the mountains here for some reason. I don't know why they suddenly decided to come through the mountains. I guess because they've seen our settlements here. I guess we'll cancel that because I don't think we're going to have a chance to utilise it. But never mind, that's going to give us a little bit more money. Silver Pinnacle, I guess we could beef up. Like, if we can hold that, then that would be good. I think there's dwarves in them Nar Hills, so we're going to go and hide. And Wulric is... Wait. When you get Gate of Nurgle, 13, next level. Okay, that's fine. In that case, go hard to hit.
Lord of Stench.
I feel like Andrew can probably do this. And then I think we'll go to the Realm of Khorne, because that's a nice, quick, easy one. And we've got shit to do here. We've got Kislev to put the fucking nail in. I mean, it'd be nice if we're getting some help, but never mind. Well, you want a job done? Do it yourself. That's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.